We will be talking about how the leveling system of this game works, how it gives you XP, and how you can use that to level up faster. So if you're looking for a glitch or an exploit, this is probably not for you. No, instead I will be showing you how to level up while actually enjoying the game. So let's get to it. First we're going to talk about the basics. So the level cap of this game is actually level 15, and once you reach that level you are maxed out and you won't be able to level up anymore. There are two kinds of skill points in this game. One is the normal skill point, which you will get after each time that you level up. You can spend these points to get the white skills in the skill tree. Oh, and also your stamina and maximum health gets upgraded each time that you level up. So if you want to upgrade your stamina and health, this is the way to do it. Then we have the second type of skill, which is the beast skill. This doesn't have anything to do with you leveling up actually. You only get it after you defeat a chimera, primarily in the main story of the game. With these skill points, you guessed it, you can upgrade the red skills. And one note, get the beast controlled skill as soon as possible. It allows you to control when you activate your beast mode. This becomes much more important in the nights, which we will get to later in the video. And also when you buy a skill, that is it. You can't refund it later, so make sure you want the skill before getting it. So that was it for the basics. Let's get to the next part of the video on how to actually gain XP. First, we're talking about activities around the map. When you're in the beginning of the game and if you really want to level up as soon as possible, I recommend getting the Explorer set from the trader in the town hall. Wearing the whole set will give you 12% XP boost, which can help you level up faster. You will have to change your armor later in the game though, as you get much better gear along the way, but this is good enough just to give you a small boost. In the open world, you will find lots of activities that will reward you with a lot of goodies and also XP. For example, don't forget about the side missions, as some of them even give you more XP than the main ones. You can always see how much XP you can gain from a side quest if you hover over it in the map, so that way you can check if it is worth your time or not. Also, when you progress further into the game, you will get these substation activations as some kind of a side activity. There are a total of 9 substations around the map, with each giving you 3000 XP to a total of 27,000 XP. And they are not that hard to complete, so look at them as easy XP. Lastly, remember to always activate every single safe zone that you see. Not only that they give you a place to rest when you want to avoid the night, they give you a good amount of XP. Also, some of these safe zones, after getting activated, will give you their own side quests that you can complete to get even more XP, which you wouldn't unlock if you don't get these safe zones. Now let's get to the next part of the video, which includes, of course, why we even got the game in the first place, meaning eliminating zombies. So each biter that you defeat will give you XP. But remember, the bigger and the stronger the biter is, the more XP you will get. For example, the Demolisher or those big hammer guys yield more XP upon getting defeated, with the most amount of XP belonging to the Volatiles, which can only be hunted during the nights and yields up to 500 XP for each volatile that you eliminate. Killing any biters will yield twice the XP during the night, so if you know what you're doing, it is a very good XP farming method. Farming XP from volatiles is a very popular method among the players, but it is not recommended until you are at least at level 6 or higher, unless you really know what you're doing. So stick to side missions and other activities until you are ready to fight volatiles in the night. Remember, the risk of getting outnumbered by volatiles is very high in this game, and if they defeat you, you will be losing to up to 500 XP for each time that you die, depending on how much XP you have when you are dying. So this is quite obvious when I say you should avoid dying as much as possible. Seriously, this is something that a lot of people overlook, but if you keep dying, you will be losing more XP than you are gaining, and this way leveling up will actually take much longer than usual for you. So if you think that you can't win a fight, run away. There is no shame in that. Play it smart. If you can't fight volatiles and win, then don't fight them at all. Doing missions during the night will not give you more XP compared to doing them during the day, because the activities have a fixed amount of reward and that will not change based on the time of day. But you will be defeating biters during your missions, and if you do that during the night, you will receive twice the XP. The thing is, the chance of seeing volatiles during missions is lower than usual because the biters that you face during missions is a fixed thing. If the mission is designed to throw volatiles your way, then you will see them no matter what. So you can do missions in the night and get twice the XP for any biter that you defeat and give yourself a very nice boost with this. But what you should be looking out for is when the mission is done and you want to get yourself to a safe place, because that is when you will face all kinds of biters, including volatiles, and if they get you, you can say goodbye to your hard-earned XP from the mission. About the beast control, the skill that we talked about earlier, the reason why I said you should get it as soon as possible is that it helps you immensely to fight volatiles. You can fill your beast bar up during the day and activate activated during the night when you want to hunt a volatile and you have yourself an ace. Also use UV lights to your advantage when you want to heal or just to repel your followers. Never fight volatiles far from a safe zone. That is absolutely not recommended. If you have any tips that you would like to share with us about the ways that you use to level up fast in Dying Light, I would love to hear it in the comments, so let us know. But thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. That will help us a ton. Take care of yourself and so long.